Hello, everybody. I hope you made it through the chaos of the first week of the semester okay. I'm here on the assignments page here on Canvas. And as you'll see, there is an assignment coming up. It's short, 2 full paragraphs, no sources required, and something you'll want to do some thinking about because it's going to serve as the starting point for a lot of the writing you'll do this semester. Let me open it for you. It's due by midnight next Tuesday, just 2 paragraphs. Come up with a problem, one whose solution is not readily apparent. So you're going to, in this paragraph, the first one, you're going to identify the problem. You can choose a global problem, but be careful. If it's one that doesn't have a solution, that might be challenging for you, but don't shy away from it if it's something that you'd really like to take a closer look at and come to a better understanding of, and maybe argue for some solutions. It could be a regional one, it could be a local one, and so on. And I even mentioned that it could be a personal one, like place to live, a degree program, means of transportation, like a vehicle, major purchase, something like that. If it's a problem you're confronting, yeah. And again, it could be something bigger. It could be something in your city, your state, your country, the world. So you're going to do this in a couple of paragraphs, like I said. So pick one type of problem, an actual problem, name it. Not just say, well, I'm going to talk about a national problem. No, you got to name it. Describe the problem in this piece of writing you're going to do. The first paragraph should begin with a sentence that clearly identifies the problem, and the rest of the paragraph explain why you chose it. The second paragraph has got to be one that points out why anyone else would care about this problem, not just you, and go on to explain that. Read through this carefully. Give Google the day off. I don't want to read about anybody else's thinking about this problem. Way too soon for that. I want to see your thinking. I want this to be totally authentic. I want this to come from you. And don't come up with a solution yet. We don't know enough about the problem yet. We just want to choose the problem, okay? Now, unlike some of the other writing assignments for the course that will be typed separately, this one you'll type right here on Canvas. And there'll be a place where you can click a box and begin typing when you're ready. Okay? That's what's going on. Now, I would get started on it after you've done a little thinking, but read through the assignment description here and the to-do parts and the to-avoid parts as you think this through. You'll want to get started on it, say, I don't know, the end of the week. Don't put it off to the last minute. And then we have kind of the usual discussion due Wednesday and again on Friday. This will be on chapter 9 of our textbook, Strategic Problem Solving of Complex Problems, reading questions as well. Now, before you do that reading, I put something here on the modules page for you to make your reading an easier task. That reading guide for chapter 9. It won't take you long. It's about a 2 or 3 minute read, but it'll help you with your reading of this chapter. And I normally don't start reading assignments in the last chapter of the book, but it does a much better job of explaining what the book is about and how the book is structured a lot better than the first chapter. So I like to start here, and then after that we'll go to the first chapter and on in regular order. Okay? And of course you have questions as well on the reading. And as always, if you have questions, don't hesitate to use the chat room on the discussions page or the inbox over here if you have a private matter you want to discuss with me. And I look forward to seeing your work this week.